later this summer. There's more news straight ahead tonight. 10 TV News at 6 starts right now.
Now at 6, a nation reeling.
It's hard for every police officer to see this. I'm sorry.
In the wake of senseless violence,
it's very sad. It's a rough day.
5 people who swore to serve and protect the target of sniper fire.
That is not our America.
10 TV is in Dallas, a city just beginning a long recovery and grasping for answers.
We need to put our differences aside, starting with our political groups.
This is personal. This has never happened to us before.
We're talking with police in Central Ohio who say the tragedy hits close to home.
Violence does not beget violence.
And we're hearing from local men and women who are pushing for a better tomorrow.
Blue lives matter, black lives matter, all lives matter.
10 TV's team coverage begins now.
From Central Ohio's news leader, this is 10 TV News at 6.
Now at 6, the nation mourns the 5 people you see on your screen. Let's take a moment. They are Lorne Ahearns, Michael Kroll, Michael Smith, Brent Thompson, and Patrick Zamarripa. They were shot and killed overnight. It is the deadliest day for law enforcement in almost 15 years. 10 TV is following several angles of this story, from here at home to the shooting scene itself. We thank you for joining us for 10 TV News at 6. I'm Kristen Hartman.
And I'm Scott Light. So let's begin our coverage with Jerry Revish, who spent the day in Dallas, and he joins us now live. Jerry, what's the newest information on this investigation?
Well, lots of things have been found out about this shooter tonight. CBS News has found out that he was wearing body armor and carrying a semi-automatic weapon when he was doing that assault. We've also learned that he had bomb-making materials, a journal, and tactical information at his home when police went to search it. We've also learned that the suspect, Micah Johnson, told police that he was acting alone. Now, earlier today, I went to a park called Thanksgiving Square. It's a place where people have gathered after several of the shootings that have happened around the country, and not the least of which, this mass shooting of police officers last night in Dallas. Rabbis were there, Catholic priests were there, Protestant ministers was there, and an imam was there as well. And he bemoaned the fact that why do we have to come together only at times of crisis? Listen.
Does it always have to be that injustice forces us to call for peace? Can we not come together like this in times other than what we saw last night? We have to stand together today, and I want you to look around, and these cameras might not be able to see it, but I want you to look around and I want you to say, this is the America that we want. This is the America that we want.
Lots of impassioned pleas like his were heard in that square today. So hopefully a better understanding, more sensitivity, a greater resolve, and more importantly for Dallas, the community will get around its police department like it never has before. That's the hope of Police Chief David Brown. Back to you.
Jerry, on that note, do the people of Dallas view themselves as agents of change now in a crucial national discussion?
I think there is some personal responsibility surfacing here. A lot of people were talking about things they want to do when they get back to their church and back into their community, and conversations they want to have that they haven't been having, not the least of which is the conversation about race. It's a prickly subject matter, and not a lot of folks want to talk about it. But some of that is at the root of what we have seen explode in the country in recent weeks. So there's a resolve among leadership here, which is very important. You've got to have leaders speaking so that they can compel people to come along after them. Leaders are speaking now that we've got to do more than we've been doing before.
It certainly begins with each and every individual. Thank you, Jerry.